I'm sorry, but what in the actual F, I'm trying to stop swearing, but what in the actual F is going on with the housing and rental at the moment?
So I'm still shaking, but I've had my eviction notice, and knowing that my baby's literally going to be a month old and we've got nowhere to go, but I've had my eviction notice.
I'm so glad you're watching, and today welcome to another episode of TikTok videos, and we'll be looking at the cost of living, especially the problem of housing in the UK. This is something that had happened earlier this year, and the story of eviction of this young girl. But also there's a lot that is happening, a lot of homelessness, the inflation rate, also the cost of living, and yeah, more especially the renting and the housing problem in the UK. Enjoy the rest of the video. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you.
This is how Los Angeles is dealing with homelessness. Building tiny homes with air conditioning and beds.
What really annoys me, I have to say, is that local authorities and housing associations will often say it's the minority, or minimize the issue. But when we talk numbers, we are talking about hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people living in disrepair across the country when it comes to the private sector and social housing sector. So it's not a couple of people, not even one person in the social sector should be living in those conditions or have to die in their homes. One is one too many, but they're minimizing the issues when it's a lot worse than what they're trying to minimize it.
So this is where I'm living. It is a dumpster, and I've converted it into a tiny house to live in central London. This is the entrance. Yeah, a little bit of an awkward entrance, but not too bad. And then once you come in, you've got steps down to the main living space, kitchen, and then the bed is up the top, which is where obviously I sleep. And all my storage is pretty much down the side here, so clothes, underwear, tools. The project cost me about £4,000, which covers all the materials and furnishings inside, so my mattress, storage, etc.
How weird is it that your parents bought a house in, say, 98 and it was like 70 grand, and then it doubled and tripled and quadrupled in value? And now they're like, well, yeah, we were shrewd and we invested wisely and it paid off. Like the fucking Wolf of Wall Street. Like, no, Dad. No, you bought a house and then successive governments failed spectacularly to build sufficient housing. And now you're the beneficiary of that. And the same hundreds of thousands of pounds that you've got in the bank is the same money I'm expected to front if I want to get on the fucking ladder. And they're like, no, I definitely think it's that I invested wisely. I think that's it. And then they have the gall to come out with shit like, oh, I've only gone and bought a beach house in Marbsade. What am I like? You'll have to come visit. And I'm like, visit? Me, the wife and kids are coming to live with you, you doddery old cunt. He's probably going to see this. That's not good.
Like children to parents, they run, mummy, daddy, government, take care of me. Take care of me, government. Government's the answer. Government is not the answer.
Wow, I mean, firstly, full credit, that is probably the most obnoxious man I've ever seen. And for landlords, that's quite a high bar. So, well done him. But secondly, what do you think a housing crisis is? A housing crisis has been caused by governments, by society, whatever you want to blame, but we do not have enough houses in the country. And what that means is the younger generations who have the least amount of capital, they can't buy those houses. And on top of that, because there are so few of them, the prices keep rising. And so people like him are buying up loads of the properties. So a housing crisis is a crisis. So you can't just sneer and go, oh, mummy, daddy, government. Yes, of course the government should be helped. Forget government should help. It's the government's job to solve this. So I don't really understand these people. He owns 25 houses. I would very much argue he is part of the problem of what's causing it. But we don't have enough houses. We do need help. So I just don't get why he's being such an arsehole about it. Like, he's got very lucky and sort of capitalized on what I think is a crisis, and I think he should be capitalizing on it. But, each to their own. I don't get it. I don't get these people. I really don't. Fuck them, really.
The artist protesting the rental crisis by living inside a skip.
I'm here to remind you to leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share it out as we continue on in this video. Make sure you watch the end. There's a lot of things to discover.
This is currently what the Perth rental crisis looks like. I wanted to check it out for myself, so I found this 3x1 for rent and went to the open home. I was first there, and then people started turning up one after the other. And they just kept coming and coming. I couldn't believe it. There were cars parked everywhere up and down the road. There must have been 50 plus people at the home open. Is it time to buy your own home and say goodbye to rent?
Title generation, Owen.
I think that's unfair. I'll give you one basic reason. So, half of baby boomers own their own home by the age of 30. For millennials, it's 30%. It's not because millennials are spending all their money on cappuccinos or Netflix. It's just one basic statistic. 40 years ago, the average home cost 3 times the average salary. It's now 8.5 times the average salary. Now, it just housing costs. Mm-hmm. You spend far more as a percentage of your income, even if you're a private renter. And one of the reasons for that is, take Right to Buy. Lots of homes were flogged off, but not replaced. 40% of the council homes that got flogged off under Right to Buy and are let out by buy-to-let landlords. And they're charging twice the rent. Mm. So if you're a millennial, you don't get council housing. Don't even think about it. You'll be stuck on a waiting list until you're probably actually in your retirement. You can't get a home often because house prices are so expensive. But the other thing is the private rented sector is a rip-off. You're paying huge amounts of your wage packet on private rents. Yeah.
How much is your monthly expenses living in the UK?
So including rent and everything, you can consider like £1,000 or 1,500.
Including rent and food, it's around 800 to 900.
Everything come up to about 1,800, 600 to 800.
Roughly around 900 to 1,000 pounds.
Life in the UK cost of living crisis. Sadly, old people have to go money hunting. Yay, found £1. 50p. Lucky me £1. What is this?
How to find cheap accommodation UK.
Yes, here the way is provided where you can find a cheap accommodation in the UK. Places you can go to find an affordable house. Operating also the solution that the government is putting into place to try and solve the homelessness situation in London. Thank you so much for watching. Keep on.
Nice. That's good.
Alpha, I can see you enjoying the lights. Pay the electricity bill. Oh yeah, run. Run fast before the lights will come out.
Well, I guess I need my lights.
Nice one, bro. Oi, mate, you alright? Your money's 200 quid, innit? Running sharply, innit?
Okay. Well.
Cheers, man. I know you know your bin has been collected. Yeah, you see how everywhere, fresh, sweet, soft. Oh yeah, run, sharply, run out.
Okay.
See you later, bro. Hey, Mr. Data Man, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. You know what it is? Alpha, I know you, obviously, yeah, I know you got our message because you're still online. Yeah, quick. Sharp, run out. We still get upgrade. You get unlimited data, just extra 40.
Oh, come on.
No problem. Baby, the money. Thank you. Just do a transfer. I don't need to go with your card. I'm all dressed up so I can go. Okay, I just received it. Thank you. Love you.
You could tell straight away what's an American house and a UK house. If you see this fan, if you see this ceiling fan in someone's house, just know they're American. They're from the States, dude. I don't know if I've ever seen this fan in an English house, in a UK household. In fact, I know there's some rich people in the UK that probably have this in their house just for aesthetics. If you see this in someone's house, they're in the UK. They're in Great Britain. But there's a reason for that, because it's always cold. Like, even look outside. Oh, you can't even see. There's a green screen on the radiators. I have like 6 in this apartment. It's cold in the UK. Really and truly, without these in the winter, we're all finished. Icicles, penguins. I saw an American saying that everywhere in the UK looks the same, and now I believe it. I agree with them. This road here can be in Manchester, it could be in London, it could be in Birmingham, and so can this one. All the roads in the UK, 95% of the roads in the UK look the same. In the US though, I feel like everyone has detached houses. Even if you have a tiny house in the US, your house is still detached from the next person's. The bedroom. 80% of the girls that live in Essex have this exact room layout. The velour, the crushed diamond, I don't even know what you call it, the grey velour, the velvet. They all look like this. I've never watched a film, a reality TV show, I've never watched anything out of the US where they have this exact same bedroom layout. I've run out of time, but we have a lot more to talk about. Comment some more in the comments.
Thank you so much for watching. This is the end of our video today. Until we meet again, share the video, subscribe. Also leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Thank you.